Ever get that, like, little shiver of worry when you're online, thinking, man, I hope my accounts are safe, especially when you're just browsing for something fun?
Happens to the best of us.
Okay, so picture this. You're cruising through the LEGO website, right? Maybe eyeing up that new Millennium Falcon set everyone's raving about.
Nice.
And bam! Out of nowhere, there's this flashy banner. LEGO coins, it screams, promising you the Moon exclusive LEGO rewards, deals you wouldn't believe.
Sounds tempting.
And that's exactly what some LEGO fans stumbled into recently. Except, plot twist, it was a total scam.
Yeah, this wasn't just some kids messing around defacing a website for kicks. This was a whole other level of sneaky. They were using the whole cryptocurrency thing, playing the long con.
So instead of cool LEGO sets, people could have ended up with empty digital wallets.
Exactly. They hijacked the actual LEGO website, swapped out a real banner with their fake LEGO coins, wanted to trick people into buying these worthless tokens using Ethereum.
Ethereum, that's what, some kind of cryptocurrency?
Right, one of the big ones. But the real sneaky part is they went all in on making it look like an official LEGO thing. Copied their style, the branding.
So, like, even if you were a careful online shopper, you could still get fooled.
It was convincing, I'll give them that. But thankfully, LEGO got wind of it fast. They yanked the fake banner down, reassured everyone that as far as they knew, nobody's accounts got busted into. And they're, scrambling to beef up their security even more now.
Makes you wonder, though, if even a company like LEGO can get hit like this, what chance do the rest of us have?
That's the thing about cybersecurity these days. It's like a constant game of cat and mouse. Even with all the fancy tech and security measures, someone's always trying to find a way around it.
So even if you're like LEGO, you're never truly 100% safe.
Pretty much. And the folks behind these scams, they're getting smarter all the time. Take ice fishing, for example. That's a whole new breed of sneaky that's cropping up in the crypto world.
Ice fishing, huh? Okay, now I'm intrigued. Lay it on me. What's that all about?
All right, so imagine this. You've got these platforms online, decentralized finance platforms, DeFi for short, that handle stuff like cryptocurrency exchanges, lending, all that jazz.
DeFi. Okay, I'm following so far.
Now, these platforms, they often operate on something called a blockchain. Think of it like a massive public digital ledger that keeps track of every single cryptocurrency transaction.
So like a digital paper trail, but for crypto.
You got it. It's supposed to be super secure, transparent, all that good stuff. But that's also where these ice fishers come in. They create fake versions of these DeFi platforms.
So it's like they build these digital Trojan horses, dress them up to look like the real deal, but inside it's all set to, what, steal your crypto.
You got it. And here's the thing, these fake platforms, they're not just some slapped-together websites. We're talking sophisticated design, using actual logos, even mimicking the layout of the real platforms.
So unless you're like super techie and paying attention to every little detail,
it can be tough to spot the difference, especially if you're in a hurry or, let's face it, not really sure what you're looking for in the first place.
Okay, yeah, that's me sometimes. So besides becoming a blockchain whiz overnight, what can we regular folks do? I mean, besides, like, chucking our phones into the ocean and becoming hermits.
Wow. I wouldn't recommend that just yet. There are definitely some practical things you can do. First and foremost, double-check those website addresses.
Even if the site looks legit.
Especially if it looks legit. Look for any misspellings, extra characters, anything that seems even slightly off. Those are often telltale signs you're on a phishing site.
Makes sense. It's like you wouldn't hand your credit card to someone on the street just because they said they were from your bank.
Exactly. And that's where a healthy dose of skepticism comes in handy. If a deal seems too good to be true online, whether it's LEGO coins or some crazy crypto investment opportunity, chances are it probably is.
Words to live by, honestly. Okay, so we've got the website double-checking down. Anything else we can add to our digital self-defense arsenal?
Absolutely. Two-factor authentication, I can't stress this enough. Turn it on for every single account that offers it.
That's the thing where they send a code to your phone or email, right?
Bingo. That extra layer of security can make all the difference. Even if someone snags your password somehow, they'll still need that second form of verification to actually get into your account.
Okay, that does make me feel a bit better, like I've got a digital bodyguard on speed dial. Two-factor authentication it is.
Wait.
What else you got for us?
This one often gets overlooked, but it's crucial. Stay informed. The world of online scams and cyber threats, it's constantly evolving. What worked for scammers last year might be old news today.
So subscribe to a cybersecurity newsletter. Is that what you're saying?
That's not a bad idea. But there are also tons of great websites, podcasts even that break down the latest scams, data breaches, security best practices, you name it.
There's like the more you know about their tactics, the less likely you are to fall for them.
Exactly. Think of it like this. You learn to spot a counterfeit Lego set, right? The more familiar you are with the real deal, the easier it is to tell if something's a cheap knockoff. It's the same principle with online security.
Okay, so be informed, be skeptical, and for goodness sake, turn on that two-factor authentication. Got it. But let's be real for a sec, even with all the precautions in the world, sometimes those sneaky links, they still get us.
Yeah.
Or we fall for a really convincing scam. It happens, right?
It does, even to the most tech-savvy folks. Nobody's perfect, and these scammers, they're good. That's why it's so important to regularly review your bank statements, your credit card statements, anything financial.
So like, even if it's just a few bucks here and there, an unauthorized transaction, that's a red flag.
Absolutely. Report it immediately. Early detection is key when it comes to minimizing the damage.
So like, keeping a closer eye on our digital bank accounts, that's got to be part of the whole cybersecurity game plan now.
It really does. And, it goes beyond just those obvious scams and hackers.
Oh, there's more. I'm almost afraid to ask.
Think about it this way. Every time you're online, every post, every photo, every comment, you're leaving a trail, a digital footprint, so to speak.
Digital footprint. So like the internet's version of those footprints they dust for at crime scenes?
Kind of, except in this case, it's less about fingerprints and more about data. All those little bits of information you share online, they add up. And companies, advertisers, even those scammers we've been talking about, they can use that information.
To like target us with ads. I mean, I know
Yeah.
that part already. My phone seems to know what I want before I do sometimes.
Right, but it goes deeper than that. It's not just about selling you the latest gadget. That digital footprint can be used to build a profile of you, your interests, your habits, even your vulnerabilities.
Okay, now that's kind of creepy. Like I'm being digitally shadowed or something.
It's a bit unsettling when you think about it, but the good news is that you have more control over this than you might realize.
Oh yeah. Please tell me there's a way to like digitally disappear. Asking for a friend.
Laughs. I mean, there's always the off-the-grid option, but that's not very practical for most of us. But you can be smarter about what you share online. Start by reviewing your privacy settings on social media. Think twice before posting personal information publicly.
So like maybe my cat's birthday doesn't need its own hashtag and Instagram story.
Probably not. And those accept cookies pop-ups.
Oh, yeah.
Be more mindful about those. They're often how websites track your online activity.
It's like suddenly I'm seeing the internet with new eyes. Everything feels a little less innocent.
It's not about being afraid of the online world. It's about understanding how it works and taking steps to protect yourself.
Right, right. Being a savvy digital citizen and all that.
Exactly. And remember, if an offer online sounds too good to be true, it probably is, no matter how shiny or tempting those Lego coins might seem.
Hard-earned wisdom right there. Well, there you have it, folks. We've navigated the wild world of online security, dodged some crypto scams, and even uncovered the secrets of the digital footprint. Remember, a little bit of knowledge and a healthy dose of skepticism go a long way in this digital age. Stay safe out there, everyone.